welcome everyone to the next episode, this free-to-play account playthrough. As promised, in the last episode I screwed up. I didn't count the wishes well enough, and we're left with the final one. I've just recorded the entire video that you're just going to watch, and yeah. So for me, the end is for you the beginning, basically. So yeah, I hope you will enjoy this episode. That you won't see the character that I'll be getting now, because it already happened, the episode, basically, for me. You understand, of course. But I would just quickly like to say thank you for the support, I would say, on the Golden Gears video that I did, the best ways to defeat it. I hope it helped people, and I hope I'll be able to help others as well with these videos. And I appreciate every comment that says either if there's something wrong with my volume or the sound, anything like that helps me just to progress and make things better. So thank you for that. And now let's see what is the 5-star we get. As I said before, Veld, Clara and Himeko are the best options. So let's see. Of course the 5-star, and let's see. 1, 2, 3, don't be abundant. I'm so scared. Jesus. I feel like this is the last one, no? Sampo, insane character. Well, now it's going to be the last one. We get Bronya. An amazing buffer, an amazing character. But it's not one of those that I wanted, but it's fine. We'll make it work in the future, so yeah. Alright, so if you go a bit further, just a few steps, after you've entered this backwater pass, you find another calyx here. This time, it's for light cone level up materials. You need these things, I don't know how to call them, condensed ether, to level up your light cones, which I haven't done yet, but I'll show you. Light cones are your weapons, basically. You can enhance. And let's say I want to push it to level 5. You only need one of these. So I'll push it a bit more to level 10. So yeah. And then you can also upgrade your light cones in another way. If you have multiple copies of one singular light cone, you can put up to 4 copies into one copy, and it increases the stats. So if you look at it, it starts at 16%, but if you superimpose it with 4 other light cones, it goes to 32. So it's worth it for if you have more of this one light cone and you don't need the other ones. So yeah, I would recommend it if you are able to do these. But sometimes it's better to look if you don't have a better light cone for the character or something like that. From my previous polls, I've got this epic light cone, so I'm going to put that on my Danhang. But yeah, let me quickly push a few of these light cones to level 10, and then we will continue. Alright, so if you progress a bit, they force you to use a consumable. Consumables are things that you can craft, and they boost you in fights most of the time, or they serve to revive your characters if they get downed, or restore your HP or your skill points, technique points. That's what I meant. So yeah, it's useful when you're struggling with a boss fight or something like that. So yeah, let's go. Alright, so our third boss fight in this game, you could say, is Bronya, which is one of the playable characters. And it's a story-based fight, and you can actually fight her later on. You'll meet her in a simulated universe, or in Forgotten Hall. And her most annoying trait is she speeds up her allies. So whenever she takes action, most of the time she will give an extra turn to someone. Let's say if she would have her turn now, she would probably give, let's say he attacks, then she has a turn, she would give him another turn so he would attack again. But if she doesn't have any allies, then she cannot boost anyone. So let's get through this fight. Alright, so after the fight with Bronya, you appear in the underworld, which is, if you've ever played League of Legends, it's like the Zaun to the Piltover side. So yeah, living situations are much worse here, but they can still handle it. Alright, so now the main story continues with going to March. Let me just talk to Pompon quickly. Alright, let's continue. Let's go talk to March. Alright, so if you've at this part and you don't want to be bothered for looking for them, I'll just show you where all three of them are. I'm pretty sure Hook is, yeah, right behind this minecart. The other one is right there. You could have seen her just from the beginning. And then the last one is actually this guy right here. So if you just talk to him. And yeah, that's the hide and seek done. Alright, so here you're supposed to enter an arena where you meet with Dan Hang, but I would personally say this is the first play where it's quite good to team swap a bit of your characters. So what I'm personally going to do, I'll swap out Asta for Serval, because in this area or on this planet overall, there's a lot of robots, and the robots are weak to electricity here. They have, like, basically all of them have electricity weakness. So I'm going to take Serval here instead of Asta. I was thinking about putting Herta on, but I think the rest is quite alright for now. So I'll keep the team like this, and I'm just going to go and level up Serval and her light cone to, I think both to level 10 should be enough. So yeah, let's quickly do that. Level 10 here, light cone in hands, and as I previously showed light cones and leveling them up, the better rarity of the light cone means the more EXP it needs. So keep that in mind. So yeah, all light cones are level 10 and a few leveled up characters. So yeah, let's continue. Quick notice on these: whenever you kill them, they explode and deal damage to their allies. So it's quite good to focus them, but sometimes there are bigger priorities than them. But you don't want them to explode on your team. They deal quite a bit of damage. So yeah. Alright, so as I just noticed, if we just continue through the story, I was right. Long Wait for the Blade's Edge is one of the main story missions. So I have to complete this one to continue in the simulated universe. So I'll go ahead and try to finish it. Maybe even today. I'll see how it works, how it goes. And as I showed the Herterium shop on the space station, here's the shop where you can use your shields, is the currency that how they call it. And for that you also get different rewards. So yeah, I'm going to probably save for this one because I want to use my MC as the DPS of this team for some time. So yeah, but let's keep going. Alright, and this is where we get our first level lock from the main story. I need to reach level 13 to be able to continue in the main story, which isn't actually that far. It's like, yeah, a few chests away. And this is where you unlock your daily missions. You should do these every day, honestly. It's a really good income of EXP and stellarjades. And they're not that difficult, honestly. Just logging in is 100 points and you need 500. So if I should tell you what I think the easiest ones are, I would rate it, the easiest one is this one for sure. For a newer player, this one is also really nice. Level up any light cone. So let's say I go to Herta and just put one light cone here that I've gotten. And yeah, that's another mission done. So I have 200 points now. Then I can dispatch an assignment. This is where you can passively get different EXP materials or enemy materials. I recommend for the first two, go for the Nameless Land, Nameless People, and Akashic Records. So you take 2 characters and 2 more here, and yeah, so that's dispatched, another 100 points. And then you can clear 1 calyx, that's really simple, or destroy 3 objects. Then you have like a destroyable object right here. There should be 1 on the ramp as well, and then there's always like 1 up here. But I've already been here today, so there are none of these here, unfortunately. And I'm pretty sure I cannot find any more here. But I'm fortunate enough and I have some Trailblaze power left over, so I'll just quickly TP to Jerilo 6, Outlying Snow Plains, and defeat this calyx 1 time. After that I'll show you more. Alright, and when you're done with that, that gives you 200 more points and you're done with your daily tasks. You get 1000 XP, 60 stellarjades, and some level up materials and some credits. Now we're Trailblaze level 13, which would mean we can continue in the story now. When you TP here after all of that, there's actually a side quest with Pom Pom, where she talks to you a bit. And I think you don't have to do even anything, you just TP to the barrel car, talk to her a bit, and you get 10 stellarjades and some XP. But as a few moments ago, a Nameless Honor popped up on me. What the Nameless Honor is just simply said, it's a battle pass. It's a battle pass system for this game. And it's pretty comfortable, I would say. because as you can see, just for playing today, for completing Simulated Universe, which was in the story, doing all the calyxes, using some of my Trailblaze power, and I've used my wishes, or the passes, if I claim all, I'm already level 4. So I feel like that's a really comfortable battle pass. And the rewards are really good as well. These give you more Trailblaze power, you have some level up materials, some passes as well. So yeah, it's definitely worth it. Alright, I'm back and we shall continue. As you can see, it's the next day. I've went to sleep yesterday when I was recording the last bit. So yeah, we're going to progress through the story now. And let me just say, there will be like a weird timeline thing that will happen, but you'll understand when the next video is out. So yeah. Alright, so let's see. I'll take my login mission. I have an achievement. Let's see, what is that? Discover the secret beneath Jarilla 6. We'll take that. And in the travel log, right, that's this. I'll just click it, but I won't pay any attention to it currently. But yeah, so we're getting closer to the last ball that we need to get our 5-star. But yeah, I think we'll get that when we progress through a bit of Jarilla 6. So let's get into that. Alright, so now that I'm in the Great Mine, and I've talked to Natasha a bit, so we know now that they found a big crystal that has a lot of resources that I would like in the underground, and some gangs and some parties just went and are trying to take it for themselves. So that's basically what's happening story-wise, and we need to go and help them to find Oleg, which is like their captain. So yeah, we need to go and find and rescue Oleg, because we want a favor from him. But now they're introducing us to relics. And relics are basically like artifacts from Genshin, if you've ever played Genshin. But here it's a bit different. Let me just quickly equip this one. Yes. Hands as well. Thank you. Alright, so let me quickly explain. In Genshin you have 5 relics. You have the flower, feather, headpiece, sands, so basically a watch, and a cup, a goblet. But here you have a hat, gloves, you have boots, and a body piece. But you can have a 4-piece of that, or a 2-piece as I have currently. And then you have 2 ornaments, which is a rope and an orb. Orb is like a goblet, and I would say body piece is like the headpiece in Genshin. So yeah, it is very interesting here, and I'll make a video about these soon. So, but let's progress. Alright, so now we first use this group, Antonia and others. We've unlocked this calyx, and this one is 4 credits, which is one of the least used ones, I would say, because you get quite a lot of credits for just playing the game, like Simulated Universe and things like that. So yeah, it isn't used that much, but it's still something if you really need credits. So yeah, let's keep going with the help of Findy here. Now you have to use Findy to locate a few objects here. The first one is right here, and then you need one more, I'm pretty sure, and that should be somewhere up here if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, am I mistaken? I am. It's here. So yeah, those are the 2 items that you need to move the cart. So yeah, let's continue. Alright, so now we're against like our first elite enemy, I would say. That is weak to electric and ice and imaginary. We have 2 of those elements, so every attack of Serval and March will focus on him. But he has locked onto Danhang. So his next move will deal quite a lot of damage if we don't stop him from hitting Danhang. And the best way, honestly, is just put a shield on Danhang is the best thing. And I will actually weakness break him as well, if I saw correctly, yeah. You can stop it via shield or just weakness break the character. So yeah, let's take him down. One thing to really look out for, actually more than the attack itself, is the bleed effect. Because I'm not sure if it says a number here. Yeah, it deals damage based on max HP. So it will deal a lot of damage. I'm not sure if we will get to Danhang, I don't think we will. But if we will, you'll see the damage. I'll shield him and show you the damage quickly. Because Danhang should be getting a turn, yeah. So 71. And now, yeah, 107. Which is a bit below half of his HP. So yeah, it's nothing that you want to get hit by without a shield. So be careful for that. Alright, so another robot that we meet here is Automaton Grizzly. He's a bit tankier than the other one, and he deals AoE damage, and he spawns these automaton spiders, which, as I said sometime before, you can use them to explode and deal damage to the grizzly. So yeah, and just to quickly show, this is what he does before he does an AoE attack. He gets this thing, I don't know what it's called, charge. It increases his damage dealt by 50%. So yeah, that's when you want to get him out or weakness break him. So yeah. Alright, so after the fight you unlock Synthesize, which is basically crafting, where you can craft those consumables that I talked about. Yeah, as you can see, if you have enough things, materials, then you can craft some dead fried rice that heals you, or there are a lot more. Or, as you can see, you can exchange some enemy materials for some other enemy materials. So that's another great thing. Alright, let's take this achievement. What else? Let's take these 2, why not? We're missing one more. Can I dispatch? No. Oh yeah? Yeah, I can, alright. Let's dispatch these. Dispatched. Claim all of these. Oh, we've reached level 15. Alright. Yeah, I can assign characters. Okay. Well, let me actually just do this right now.
I'm not done yet.
And okay, yeah, so as I promised in the first episode, this episode is going to start off with what do you call it? The temple that I messed up. So I'm a man of my word, so you've already seen the temple if you're all the way here, but I'll end the episode here with the story. We'll continue the next day. So thank you for watching. We've made a bit of a progress. We've met Svarog and Clara. And yeah, we've reached level 15. Let me actually quickly just claim these as well from the Trailblazing Well. But yeah, so now this is the end for you. And the wishes, I'm going to do them just now, but you've already seen them at the beginning. So yeah, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.